Hi guys. So on the way to prepare for the new Kabbalistic New Year that will happen on the 15th of September, every week we have something important to do to get there different. So this week we are speaking about the energy, the weekly energy of Shoftim. That's the name of the chapter. And during this week, we have a special gift and a special energy that will allow us to elevate ourselves and to prepare ourselves even better. Everything that I'm sharing today is based on the class of Michael Berg from Portion Shoftim from 2022 in Kabbalah.com. If sometimes we would ask ourselves, how come that there are moments, there are situations in our life that suddenly there are people around us that are so kind, that so want to help, so much going out of themselves. And sometimes we get this kind of environment that it's very, very hard, very focused on itself. Let's find out. But before that, we need to understand the chapter itself. It starts with and you should put guard and judges in your gates. What kind of gates? We're talking about the opening of our soul. It's the eyes, the ears, breathing, the mouth, and the touch. All of this is communication between the physical world and the soul. And each part of each one of them can be guided by this physical world, by the illusion, by the opponent, or can be guided by the light. And when we are judging situations, judging ourselves, judging our other people around us, something happens in that moment. It causes us to be in the I am. When I'm busy to judge, it can be even to judge. It doesn't mean to judge in a negative way sometimes. All kind of judgment. So for example, I might say to myself, I am rich, that person is poor. Of course, I worked for it, that person didn't. So I am in that position because I worked for it. Therefore, I can share with that person because that person doesn't have. Kind of, I'm judging myself that I myself did that work, earned it by myself, and therefore I am better than that person, smarter, more spiritual, no matter what it is. That way of acting is judgment. So before we move ahead to understand what we are doing with it, we do want to have a list of all the things in which way are we judging. Looking at someone else, could be our best friend, could be our husband or wife, could be our child, could be our parent. I'm better, I'm worse. It's judgment. So let's identify all the ways that we are judging, that we are doing it. All of us are doing it. We just want to be aware. And this week, we're going to learn what are we cleaning. The second questions that we want to pay attention is in which way I am speaking. I am speaking with I am. Okay, in which way I say to myself, I worked so hard today. Of course I should have this and that. It's thanks to my idea that this business got successful. I am putting so much energy into it. I am. Pay attention, write it down to yourself, prepare it. You want to identify it, you want to do a certain work with it. We want to be sincere because at the end of the day, it's just going to help us. It doesn't mean that we are bad or wrong, not at all. It's just discovering the veils so we can expand ourselves and reach that day with total elevation, the maximum elevation that we can get there. So the gift of this week and the energy that is available for us is to clean the point of I am. And from that, all the judgment that we can apply on ourselves and our environment. And in order for me to release from this I am, which the Kabbalists consider it as the lowest place that we can be, because it means that we are living in a lie. We need to remember that everything that we are receiving in our life is so much more than what we are doing. It's so much more. So even we'll do effort, it's to reveal a certain light, but still, everything that I receive to my life, it's pure, the light of the Creator. It's for some reason, I got this blessing, not because I'm better, not because I worked harder. I received this blessing. And by managing to be in that place of humility, of pure consciousness, I can protect myself from the I am consciousness that causes separation. Because the moment that I think to myself, I am because I did it, it means that that person is totally different. If I'm separated myself from someone else, in that space can come darkness. And if I think that I did it, I am separating myself from from that light that fills me up. If you did it, okay, go ahead, keep on doing it. But then we're gonna meet a wall, okay? So the first thing that we want to have clarity on, that everything that we have in our life, the Creator chose to give it to me. Not because I'm better, just for some reason, I got the merit to receive that blessing. When I'm capable to feel in that way, the sense of equality wakes up, because it means that at the bottom line, we are all the same. We just got different types of gifts, but at the bottom line, we are the same. Then I can feel affinity with someone else that could be the contrary than me, but I can feel that affinity. I can feel that unity. And from that place, the sharing that I'm going to do is going to be completely different. I'm not going to share because I have and you don't, so let me help you, which is completely ego, right? But I will start and share because I feel that I want to share with you part of my gifts, because we are all the same. And in that way, we can lead ourselves to unity, to unification, and to live in truth, to live with this unity, with the light of the Creator. Okay? And that brings us to our second point. When we are doing our work, our spiritual work, using the tools, changing, we are sharing, we create generating light. We are exposing light, right? Yes, exposing light from the different actions that we are doing. Now, the point is that each and every one of us is connected to so many other souls that when I am connected to the I am, yes, I did it, I understood it, I am spiritual, I did that effort, it was my idea, all those things that I think I is blocking that energy and doesn't allow all the thousands of souls that I'm connected to. So they feel blocked. They are not elevated. When I'm capable to free myself from this I am thing, all the gates will open. And all the light that I revealed through my study, my actions of sharing, my actions of change and improvement, my study, the use of the tools, all of this will allow me to spread that light. What do I mean? That even if you scan Zohar and you are detached, you are free from I am, that energy of that revelation of light in that moment from the Zohar will penetrate to the hearts of all the souls that you are connected with. And it says by the righteous that by doing this without the I am, the channel will be open and it will awaken the people to want to be connected and to do good, to be good people. And without them knowing even, a person that is, let's say, aggressive or something, and suddenly something happened and say, I don't know what happened, but I feel good now. I'm not upset anymore. What happened? We are all like a net of energy. Just if we free ourselves from I did it, it's thanks to me, it was my idea, I am. And when I'm capable to free, like the net is, opens up and the light is spread all around. And suddenly souls that could be even like aggressive. It says that even the animals that want to be like, that want to attack will come down. All the people, all the negative entities will rest, don't want to cause negativity, yes, and all the pain of the people will be cured. Can you imagine how much power we have? We can stop that war. We can do that. We can stop the conflicts. Not, we can argue, but not the negativity that comes from it. How? When we free ourselves from that I am and we do our actions without it. Imagine how much light, because we do reveal so much light, listening to the teaching, changing ourselves, sharing all type of actions, volunteering, tzedakah type, whatever we do. Yes, scanning Zohar, using Ana Bekoach, maybe mentioning things that part of you are not aware. So get curious about them. So many tools and so many ways to reveal more energy in our life, and it won't get stuck with me. It's going to be shared in the world. Isn't it amazing? Just if I free myself from the I am. And that's the power that we are getting this week. We want to be conscious when and how we are doing it by the questions we gave in the beginning, and to apply this with everything that we do, every minute, every day. The last thing, sometimes we cannot affect face to face. It's too hard. What to do? Speak to the world. Speak to the world. You'll see the explanation of Michael Berg from the Esh Kodesh, a very special righteous, that was deported in the Second World War, and all his writing was found. Something really incredible. And he says, when you cannot get the message to a person directly, speak to the world. Because people are included in this world, they will receive that energy, that will receive that force, and they will want, as we said, to change, to improve, to be good, and to do good. As a part, to close what we spoke in the beginning, as a part of the process to the new Kabbalistic year, Rosh Hashanah, which will happen the 15th of September, we want to get rid of the I am. I did, I think, it's thanks to me, I want to get rid of it. It will, one, make our life happier, because we won't get caught in calculation and judgment. And the second thing, I will get to Rosh Hashanah as a stronger channel for myself, because I'll be capable to experience more powerful, more meaningful experience in this spiritual life, and also for the surrounding, because I want to be a stronger channel for all the souls that are connected to me, to allow to maximum souls in this world to be shaped up, to be good, to want to be good, and to do good. Having this in mind, I want you to connect to the 72 names Aleph, Nun, Yud, which are the same letters of Ani, I am, in Hebrew. But this code allows us to connect to the big picture, as we just explained. So it means when I am going out from the I am, the focus of I am, the expansion, the exponential, and I don't know, yes, energy that we are experiencing is beyond. And not only during this week, but again, as a preparation of our vessel, ourselves, for the new year to come. While you focusing on this and starting breathing in, breathing on, out, you want to take deep breathing while you're visualizing the letters. You allow a lot of air in slowly, and then you breathe out slowly. You don't have to hear the voice or the sound of the air. I did it just for you to see how long it takes, but smooth. Every time you breathe in, you allow a lot of light in, and each time you breathe out, you release all the I am from yourself, all the judgment that you wrote to yourself. Keep on. You can close your eyes. We're going to repeat the breathing 10 times. While I am going to read the Zohar portion Shoftim, the first paragraph. Keep on breathing in, a lot of light, breathing out, releasing the I am, releasing judgment. שופטים ושוטרים, תיתן לך בכל שעריך, אשר השם אלוקיך נותן לך וגומר. Breathe in, a lot of light. Breathe out, release the I am, release the judgment. בפיקודדה מני שופטים ושוטרים, ועוד כי אלוקים שופט, כי מם מניה יוד דחושבני כף בתר הכה אלוקים שופט זה ישפיל ה' וזה ירים דה וו. Complete the 10 times. You start to feel an accumulation of warmth in your plexus, a warm energy, energy of love, energy of real joy that becomes bigger in your heart. And it becomes like a candle inside of you. You start to feel that this light, this energy, this love is spread out of you like a flower, like the ray of the sun, and it penetrates in the heart of all the souls that connects to you. You start to feel all those souls. More and more energy generates from you and feeds and activates the love, activates the joy, activates good in the heart of all those people. And you are capable to see the faces of those people. Those people that were angry became calm and happy. Those that suffered calmed down and became joyful. Their pain was released. You can see around you more and more faces with a smile on their face, with a desire to do good around them. And effectively from each one, like a net, that light, it generates to even more people around the planet and reaches all around the planet. And it reaches all those places in which there is war and hatred and disrespect and abuse. And it generates love and care and warmth and cure in the heart of all those people. And that white light spread it even more around the planet and affect everybody with goodness, kindness, care, unity, love, cure, peace. And that energy penetrate into the nature, the trees, the water, the air, the animals, the stones, the mountains, all the pollution being neutralized by this light, by this love. And all the nature, the water, the earth, the animals, it generates in them the power of love, the power of care, the power of elevation. And also in them wakes up the desire to do good. And that affects the upper world, all the angels and the spirits and the souls, and awaken in them the desire to do good, to calm down the fire of the nature, to calm down the fire of the people, to have a world in peace. People can argue, can speak, but keep the love between them. The free of speech, but the free of listening beyond I am will allow to keep serenity and peace on one and in the world. See how much light is generated in the world thanks to my freedom from I am. This awareness, I want to keep this freedom in my heart to live in a world of truth, experience of truth. Want to keep this energy of excitement, of action beyond myself. Keeping this freedom in my heart, and for the world to keep that love and unity that I just shared. I will start and pay attention to the breathing. You can breathe in a normal rhythm. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you can open your eyes. Welcome back. I wish you a great week. Pay attention, on Wednesday evening, there will be the new moon of the month of Virgo. I highly recommend to watch and to connect, especially to prepare to start the real preparation for the great event, which is the new year, in which we're going to put the seeds of the next year. May it be the best seed for the new year to come. I wish you a great week.